How fast can you multiply these polynomials? That is, this huge quadrinomial with this huge quadrinomial. Alright, you are getting 15 seconds, which is lot of time if you know this easy cal trick. So please give it a try. Your time starts now. Your time is up. So, could you get the answer? Okay, let me do it for you, but watch me carefully. 3 2 times is 6, and x cube times x cube is x raised to power 6. If this is x raised to power 6, then the next term would be x raised to power 5, and the next term would be x raised to power 4, and the next one would be x raised to power 3, and the next one, and the next one, and finally the constant term. Now all I have to do is put down these missing coefficients and I'm done. The first one I have already got. 3 2 times is 6. The next one would be, this is 3 plus 4, that is 7. The next one would be 15 plus 2 is 17 plus 2 is 19. The next one would be 12 plus 2 is 14, and 10 plus 1 is 11. So 14 plus 11 is 15, 25. Now going downhill, we need to find the third last term. So we'll take the last three pairs. This is 8 plus 1 is 9 plus 5 is 14. The second last term, so take the last two pairs. 4 plus 5 is 9. And finally the last term, 1 times 4 is 4. And we are done. This is the final answer. I don't need to do anything now. Well, if you do these type of calculations in front of somebody directly without revealing the trick, they would believe that you're a genius. You have superhuman ability. And what's more, you can very quickly double check your answer as well. And then you'll be all the more confident that the answer that you have calculated so quickly is 100% correct. So you just have to do the operations on the coefficients. So 2 plus 1 is 3, 3 plus 5 is 8, 8 plus 4 is 12. Similarly, 3 plus 2 is 5, 5 plus 1 is 6, 6 plus 1 is 7. And you know that the operation in between is multiplication. 12 7 times is 84. Now, if the coefficients of our answer also add up to 84, then this answer is absolutely correct. So let's quickly find out. 6 plus 7 is 13. 13 plus 19 is 22. 32. 32 plus 25 is 37. 47. 57. 57 plus 14 is 61. 71. 71 plus 9 is 80. And 80 plus 4 is, yes, 84. Now, as you have just seen, that these easy cal tricks, they are so simple, yet they are so powerful. They give you so much control. Since we are talking about control here, let me show you what more you can do with this easy cal trick. Like if somebody asks you to find the coefficient of any term at random. Like if somebody asks you what is the coefficient of x5 or x cube, you can immediately find it out using the very same technique. Like suppose the coefficient of x4, you have to find that out. And let's say that this 19 was not known to you. So since this x is to the power 4 is the third term, so you will be taking the first three terms and do the multiplication. This is 15 plus 2 is 17 plus 2 is 19. See? Or for that matter, if somebody asks you, directly find out the coefficient of x. This 9 is not known to you. Then once again, since this is the second last term, so you will be taking the last two terms. This is 4 plus 5, that is 9. You can calculate it directly. So this is the flexibility that this amazing easy cal trick gives you. It puts you in the driver's seat. You feel so much in control. So now tell me, how would you multiply algebraic expressions that have different number of terms. Let's say a trinomial with a binomial, or a quadrinomial like this with a trinomial like that. As you can see that they have different number of terms. In fact, if you'll see closely, you will realize that here there are even some missing powers of x. Like between x raised to power 4 and x raised to power 2, there should have been x raised to power 3. So that is missing. Here also, x raised to power 2 is missing between x cube and x. Isn't it? You'd be really glad to know that the same method that you have just now mastered will work perfectly here as well, with just slight modification. All you have to do is put this 2x4 slightly here, so that we can put the 0 in place of the missing term. So now we can easily put this 3x cube over here under the place where the cube term should have been. And once again, we can fill the missing spaces by putting in zeros there. That's it. Now you can start multiplying, as both these polynomials have same number of terms now. And moreover, this multiplication would be much easier. Why? Because you'll get many zeros, so you'll have lesser numbers to add. So why don't you give it a try? Start. Feel free to pause me if you need more time. So take the first pair. 0 times anything is 0. So put 0 here. Now for the second term, take the first two pairs. 0 times 0 is 0, and 3 2 times is 6, and x cube times x4 is x raised to power 7. If this is x raised to power 7, then the next term would be x raised to power 6, and the next one x raised to power 5, and the next one, and the next one, and the next one, and finally we'll have a constant term. So now we just need to fill in these missing coefficients and we are done. So already we have the first two terms. For the third term, take the first three pairs. This is 0 plus 0 is 0 plus another 0 is also 0. So that is what I told you. It would be much easy as we'll have too many zeros. Now for the fourth term, take the first four pairs. 0 plus 14 is 14, and 12 plus 0 is 12. So 14 plus 12 is 16, 26. For this fifth term, take all the 5 pairs. We'll be on the top of the hill then. So this is 0 plus 10 is 10. 3 plus 0 is 3. And 10 plus 3 is 13. Now to 13, add this 0, which is again 13 only. Now we'll be going down the hill. So things will get easier now. This is the fourth last term. So we'll take the last 4 pairs. This is 9 plus 0 is 9. And this is 0 plus 28, that is 28. And 28 plus 9 is 37. So now I'm sure that you have fully understood the pattern and you can find the remaining coefficients on your own. So I'll skip that part. So this is your answer. You can ignore these terms if you want. And what's more, you can very quickly verify it as well. You know how to do that. 2 plus 4 is 6, 6 plus 1 is 7, 7 plus 3 is 10. 3 plus 7 is 10, 10 plus 5 is 15. And 10 times 15 is 150. So if these coefficients, they add up to 150, then this answer is absolutely correct. 6 plus 26 is 32. 32 plus 13 is 35, 45. 45 plus 37 is 52, 62, 72, 82. 82 plus 27 is 89, 99, 109. 109 plus 26 is 115, 125, 135, and 135 plus 15 is 140, 150. See? This answer is absolutely correct.